A major shift is happening inside Volkswagen, and it starts with a surprising partnership. The company's new alliance with XPeng, worth a massive $700 million, marks Volkswagen's fourth major collaboration in China. The reason is simple. Despite dominating China's combustion engine market with nearly 20% share, Volkswagen has fallen far behind in electric vehicles. And, well, this partnership is the clearest admission yet. Recently, leaked images in China revealed a new Volkswagen EV that looks better than anything the brand has built in nearly a century. The twist? It isn't really a Volkswagen at all. It's essentially an XPeng P7 with new Volkswagen styling, and the photos proving it are already circulating online. The prototype, reportedly named Yuzhong 08, hasn't been officially announced. No press release, no glossy promo shots, only a few grainy factory pictures sent by an insider. But those pictures tell the whole story. The roofline, glass profile, rear shape, light design, and body proportions are almost identical to the XPeng P7, a car that has been outselling the Tesla Model 3 in China for years. Only the front fascia is different. Volkswagen gave it split LED headlights, a glowing Volkswagen logo, and smoother surfacing that somehow looks more premium than their entire ID lineup. Volkswagen took one of the best-looking electric sedans in China and made it even cleaner. The real shock isn't how good it looks, it's who actually engineered it. Industry watchers knew Volkswagen and XPeng had announced a partnership, but what no one expected was for Volkswagen to hand control over this completely. Volkswagen bought a 4.99% stake in XPeng for roughly 700 million euros and in exchange essentially said, "Here's the money. You build our next generation of Chinese market EVs." Officially, the company said they would co-develop a new EV architecture. But in reality, the leaked images show something far simpler and honestly far more dramatic. Volkswagen is rebadging an existing XPeng vehicle with minimal changes and calling it a joint project. This isn't collaboration, it's surrender. Look at the timeline. The deal was signed less than 18 months ago, and now the first car is already being tested on Chinese roads. Compare that to Volkswagen's catastrophic PPE platform delays, the architecture meant for the next Audi Q6 e-tron and Porsche Macan EV, which arrived years late and still wasn't finished. Or the ID series, plagued by clunky software and slow updates, with early ID3 owners reporting that their cars sometimes refuse to start. Meanwhile, XPeng has been delivering advanced ADAS features monthly over-the-air upgrades and ultra-fast charging since 2020. Volkswagen simply couldn't keep up. So instead of continuing to fall behind, it wrote a check and outsourced the future. The Yuzhong 08 will almost certainly use XPeng P7 powertrains. The rear-wheel drive version offers 362 horsepower and 702 kilometers CLTC range. That's about 430 to 440 miles in the real world, with a 75 kilowatt-hour LFP battery. The long-range version delivers 820 kilometers CLTC on a 93 kilowatt-hour pack. The all-wheel drive dual-motor version boasts 586 horsepower and can go from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just 3.7 seconds. And yes, there's the famous race mode with playful synthetic engine sounds. These aren't just theoretical numbers. XPeng has spent years perfecting them. While Volkswagen struggled with software bugs, XPeng was busy refining its 800-volt SEPA 2.0 architecture. With cell-to-body construction and gigacasting, that seriously reduces weight and complexity. Volkswagen's MEB platform, by comparison, is only 400 volts, heavier, and honestly, kind of technologically outdated. Volkswagen claims the new platform is jointly developed, but the fine print is, well, pretty obvious. XPeng built the technology, the architecture, and the performance capabilities. Volkswagen brought money and brand prestige. XPeng delivered everything else. This moment really matters because China isn't just another market for Volkswagen anymore. It was once the company's single biggest profit engine. In 2018, Volkswagen sold 4.3 million cars in China. By 2024, that number had fallen below 2.5 million. BYD alone outsells the entire Volkswagen group in pure EVs. Chinese brands are offering better tech, faster charging, and fresher designs. Meanwhile, Volkswagen kept pushing mildly updated Golfs and Lavedas with tiny hybrid batteries, while customers flocked to XPeng and BYD. The Yuzhong 08 is, well, Volkswagen publicly admitting what insiders have known for years. Its old strategy collapsed. The humiliation stings more when you remember Volkswagen poured 30 billion euros into its software division, Cariad, and produced almost nothing that worked. XPeng, founded back in 2014, built a functional full-stack autonomous system in less time than Volkswagen spent. Honestly, just rewriting menus. Audi and Porsche executives openly complain about Cariad's failures, and in the very same week those complaints surfaced, Volkswagen deepened its cooperation with Chinese partners. The message is clear. German brands can no longer build competitive EV platforms or software fast enough, so now they're borrowing them. Whether this saves Volkswagen remains uncertain. The company promises more than 30 new models for China by 2030, with at least 20 being electric. Many will be built on Chinese-developed platforms. Some will come from XPeng, others from the SAIC VW joint venture. Audi's Q6L e-tron will be based on a stretched Chinese platform that also underpins the Zeekr 001. Volkswagen, once the symbol of German engineering, is becoming the world's most expensive rebadging company. For customers in China, though, this is great news. Soon, you'll be able to walk into a VW showroom and buy what is essentially one of the best EV sedans available, backed by Volkswagen service network and resale value, but engineered and built by XPeng. If these models make it to Europe or the United States, buyers there will get Chinese performance, Chinese charging tech, and Chinese software hidden beneath a German badge. Whether that feels like a bargain or a betrayal depends on how much brand pride you still carry. The leaked photos of the Yuzhong 08 are the clearest sign yet that the old hierarchy is gone. The best Volkswagen electric car of 2026 will be Chinese from the chassis up. Volkswagen kept the logo and the marketing department. Everything else, the design, the speed, the brains, now comes from Guangzhou. And the most surprising part? This isn't scandal, it's survival.